that out of the way. That's where we are at the moment. That was taken just down there on the beach. So thanks for guys. Let us know where you are at the moment. Chat frame is now open. This is Tamzene. Should be. There it goes.
I see you with that halo high above your head. I see you reaching higher than the rest. Oh, beckon me if you want me to come. Oh, beckon me if you want me to come. Know that I want you if you want me, and it's right. Know that I want this if it's not gonna be a fight. Oh, beckon me if you want me to come. Oh, beckon me if you want me to come. Of all the places and all the times, how did we end up in a world where I am yours and you are mine? Of all the rhythms and all the rhymes, how terrifying knowing I can look you in the eyes. I must have done something right. I must have done something right. In this one or another life, I must have done something right. In this one or another life, I see how boldly you wear your heart upon your sleeve. I see you when it makes it hard to breathe. You are the reckoning, you are the sun. I shine your light and I will follow on. Of all the places and all the times, how did we end up in a world where I am yours and you are mine? Of all the rhythms and all the rhymes, how terrifying knowing I can look you in the eyes. Oh, I must have done something right. I must have done something right. In this one or another life, something right. In this one or another life, of all the faces and all the crimes, how did we end up? Did we end up in a world behind yours and you are mine? Of all the rhythms and all the rhymes, how terrifying knowing I get to look you in the eyes. I must have done something, must have done something right. I must have done something right. In this one or another life, I must have done something right. In this one or another life, I must have done something right. In this one or another life.
There we go. Local girl done good. What's that doing there? How did that get there? Let me remove that. There's Tamzene's. There you go. That's Tamzene's tour dates coming up. Local girl done very, very good. She that filmed around about Cromarty as well out there on the is it the Ness Peninsula? Anyway, we can just about see it from here, right the way across the Murray Firth at Fern Peninsula. The Lighthouse, the Dead giveaway. Tamzene, just testament to hard work and getting the hours in on stage. All those years ago, Tamzene came out to just about every open mic that was going. Her mother drove her around everywhere. She came to our open mic several times, and it was quite obvious then just the talent that was ready to come out. And there she is, plying her way around the best rooms and got gigs in Belfast. Look at that, the Green Room in Belfast and upstairs in Flyinshoes in Ireland. And I can't actually see where she's playing in Britain. But the best way of finding out how that where she is playing would be to go and visit her Facebook page and her and I happen to have the Facebook page there. Tamzene, local girl that done good, as I was saying. Okay, we are here. She would be just about in the distance, at least her hometown of Cromarty. Her mother is a dance tutor and actually takes people for salts of dancing. Okay, we are thankful on this occasion to Flyinshoes Review, who are our broadcast partners for tonight. We're actually broadcasting to 18 different outlets at the moment, all roots music orientated outlets. Let us know where you're viewing from. Let us know where you are. I'm just going to check if anybody has or not. Bring back Phil Lee. I've got some Phil Lee coming, actually. How did you know that? There's Dave Couples. We've got an exclusive piece of Phil Lee from a house concert in Strathpeffer that I haven't shown in any format or in any place as yet. That's coming up a bit later on, so please stick around for that. At the moment, we are expounding the virtues of Flyinshoes Review. I think Phil Lee might have been a featured artist on Flyinshoes Review, and this week's featured review is an Alan Cackett review. Now, Alan is famous name in roots music. Alan established Maverick Magazine as well as Maverick Festival way back in the day. These days, he's still reviewing regularly and blogging from his own website. We pick up on that on Flyinshoes Review, and I'm very happy to say from Alan, I picked up on this young lady, and I'm very glad I have done. I've been listening to a lot of her music this week. This is Florence, Summerville.
I'd like to pour my heart out on paper and play it. Tell you all my stories, show you what I'm made of, show you I can make I'm not full of life lessons, can't even take care of myself. Got too many confessions, for that you have to see the world. But I'm on my way, fully as I go. I'm on my way somewhere new. I don't know where I'm going, but I'm getting there as quickly as I can. Blindfolded, I'm the one driving, can't see anything. Guess I'm just listening. I'm not full of life lessons, still can't take care of myself. Wish I had a little more direction. Wish it was easier to ask for help. But I'm on my way, falling as I go. I am on my way, somewhere new. On my way, crumbling as I pull through. I am on my way, somewhere new. I hope I see there too. On my way, on my way, somewhere new. I hope I see you there too.
Very nice. Keeps coming up with that one. Anyway, that's fine. No idea why. However, very nice from Florence, Summerville, and you are with me in the Moose Medicine Show Radio Moose Mobile. We have to, and I don't know how you've managed it, Darren, but Darren Poyser is a friend of the Medicine Shows, and we have been broadcast partners for years and years and years. He now has moved to a Monday night instead of a Sunday afternoon, and he is on an hour before we come on here on iMTV with his stereo graffiti show. I was going to broadcast that on iMTV, but didn't work out in time how to do that. Darren, who is a great deal more tech savvy than I am, has managed to pair up his stereo graffiti network and is broadcasting the Monday Night Medicine Show live on his network for us. So thank you very much. So whatever you're listening or viewing from, please do get along to the chat frame and let us know where you are. Some of the chat comments don't work and don't come through. So if I don't respond to all of them, then that is why, although I'm going to respond to Dave's in the way of that being an actual bona fide I'm looking for it. There it's there. An actual bona fide request. He wanted some Phil Lee. Well, he actually wants Phil Lee to come back. That happened last year. It was our Medicine Show on the road summer tour last year with Phil. We had the best of times, and if you go to iMTV on YouTube, you can witness a lot of that tour from the archive at the. I'll put that link up as well. But this was very special. We were doing a house concert, and it's not just any old house concert. We're doing the Mackenzie House concert, as it is known now, at Mackenzie House in Strathheffer. Now, bass player coming up, Steve Square Wheels McDonald, runs a Very nice bluegrass jam every Thursday. What day is it today? Every chance I could make it this Thursday. Every Thursday in McGregor's in Inverness. I do like a bluegrass jam session, I have to say. The band have been christened Bellagrass after Belladrum, and they did join us on our stage as well. And Phil Lee did this with them on both occasions. This is Phil Lee, the Mighty King of Love.
I likes to see women wearing no pants. I like to cry and I like to smile. Haven't done none of that in such a long while. It's so long. It's been good to know you. So long. It's been good to know you. So long. It's been good to know you. It's been so long since I've been home. I've got to wait to
Well, that just jumped away from us. Nice to have Philly on the show, though. Unexpected as it was, and thank you for that request. You're with me, Rob Ellen, in the Moose, the Medicine Show, Radio Moose Mobile, and we'll be. Let's just do that now. The European House Concert Hub can be found there. It's on your screen at the moment. That's facebook.com. Euro House Concert Hub. Now, the people there, and there's over 5,000 followers on that site, got me started in all of this, and that was a good 15 or 16 years ago. They helped me, and one of the people came, and I'll feature Beth next week. Beth Wimmer in Switzerland was instrumental in helping me get all the way across Switzerland, across the Alps, down through Italy, and down to Greece, to Thessalonica in 2012. And since then, basically, I've been on the road. It's been a hell of a time, a right good time as well. It was on that trip that I realised this is what I should be doing. It's really what we went at that time. We didn't have mobile internet, and certainly didn't have Facebook Live and all of that. But you could see it was all coming, and we actually leached all our internet off of McDonald's all the way down. We'd park up at night at McDonald's and get our business done then. Anyway, I digress. What was it I was going to do? It was, we've had Tamzene. Oh, I'm going to play. Let's play a bit of Dropkick. I've got a little segue of Dropkick stuff coming up. Dropkick will be back this year to Belladrum at our festival stage at Belladrum down in Moose Hollow. This is then captured a couple of years back.
What's the point in finding myself when you already know more? It takes a lot of time to survive what I know you've been pushing for. But I'm alive today. except that you weren't really there, my friend. I'm alive today. I'm alive today. I hope this feeling never goes away.
What a great band. And I've known them since they were, I think I might have done their first tour out of the bedroom now. I know they were one of my first guests on the old radio show, and that was yonks, double yonks ago. These days, ambassadors for Scotacana all over Europe, and that video, testament to some of the gigs that they've played in the last year or so. And I noticed that there was a belly drum reference in there as well. So thanks for that, Andy and the boys. Looking forward to them coming to Belladrum this year. I've got a poster for you. I can do this. You bear with me. There, it's there, as they say in Fife Belladrum. This year is the last weekend of July, first week in August. So that's August? Yeah, 31st of July, 1st and 2nd of August. That is our stage down in Moose Holler. And what have I got? Have I got anything for you off that stage? Particularly looking forward to the Carlo was reforming, I have to say. Gringo Pistoleros played last week. Tremoloco played last week. I need to dig some Libby Coke out. She's getting really excited, and it's a long way off, but I'm getting really excited as well. Okay, we're talking about house concerts. This one's in Paris, and it features yon fella there that is on drums, Andrew Taylor, doing a song, and then I'm going to tell you a bit more about that song, which we will be featuring tomorrow from Medicine Show Records. This is Looking for Love song, which is going on that compilation.
Why do you smile when I try to open up once in a while? You laugh and then you go. When I try to slow it down, I go too slow. This time I'll write it down in a way that makes more sense. Who knows what happens next, or the days we've left to spend. Did you notice that the sands of time are not running out? Speak words of love. Sunny skies will soon appear up above. You'll write it all down, making notes of stuff that you might have found. This time I'll write it down in a way that makes more sense. Who knows what happens next, or the days we've left to spend. Did you notice that the sands of time are not running out? And if you find yourself another way back, you should know that I will be waiting for you. Did you notice that the sands of time are not running
Excellent. And thank you, Andy, for sending that. That's Andy from Dropkick. And let's put the Dropkick information up for you. Now you can find out more about Andy's kind of hobby band. Would that be being too light on it? I don't know. They're called the Harmonizers anyway. And they have, bless their hearts, given us a song for the Medicine Show Records, Looking for Love compilation, and it is now online. So take a note of that, guys. Go and have a look at Medicine Show Records. The song is up. It's a bigger production values, but it was recorded at Andy's place in Edinburgh and features some of the great and the good. His brother as well, original member of Dropkick. Some of the great and the good of Edinburgh music featured on that record. It is now available to download. At least that song is, along with a couple of others. I'll play Carrington's next, I think. And you can get the jump on everybody else on, because I know this because I loaded it up today. So it is available, and it's free to download, but there is a donation option, as there always is with the Medicine Show. Basically, you know what? I've been talking to myself for about 3 minutes there, and folks are still here, so I do appreciate that. That was Andy from Dropkick and from a house concert they did in Paris, of all places. Yeah, just throw that in. He is that song. He's donated a full version of it with the Harmonizers, his other band, to Medicine Show Records for our Looking for Love St. Valentine's collection. So if you want to impress that special person, go get that. You can actually send it via the Bandcamp site, and that's how you find the Bandcamp site, medicineshowrecords.me. Andy's song is up there, and so is Carrington's. I'm going to play Carrington's next. More to go up tomorrow, and all this week, all the way up to St. Valentine's Day. So enjoying putting this compilation together this year. There's some from last year there as well. So plenty there. The whole Medicine Show Records site now boasts well over 200 tracks, all of them donated to the cause by friends of the Medicine Show. And we thank them for that. You can download them for free or by donation, and we survive by donation. There's a couple of ways of doing that on your screen right now. Also, you can, when you download that song or send it to your beloved, you can donate on the Bandcamp site, and that comes through catching another sale on Bandcamp when that happens, and tends to make my day when that happens. I've got a PayPal donations button on the page that you're viewing. It'd be nice to know which page you're viewing on as well. So if you pop that in the comments on the chat, that should come through here. That is your PayPal donation button on screen right now. And at this point, really, really have to thank the Patreon channel for just keeping the whole thing going. Really, it wouldn't be going if it wasn't for you over this winter. There's been one or two things I've had to go to the Patreon site to pay for. You can join patreon.com Moose Mobile for as little as $2 a month. And that frees up a whole heap of exclusive content. And I just posted a marvelous piece, and thanks to Mal Watt, and I'll feature Mal next week, to the Patreon channel today. And you can download that for £3, actually. But if you wanted just to free up that track, it's £2 and £2 a month to access all manner of things through medicine music, but also there's different levels. If you have a record that you want promoting through the network, there's ways and means of doing that through the Patreon site as well. Have a look, folks. Please do get along and have a look at the Patreon site. It's patreon.com Moose Mobile. And I think those QI cards, are they QM? Anyway, if you hover your phone over those codes, I think that takes you to the PayPal site, and any donations very, very much appreciated. Let's cut to the chase here and looking for Carrington McDuffie's brand new song, which is now up on the site. There she is. I'll tell you a bit more about Carrington after we hear the song.
I'll take you anyway I can get you. I knew this long before the moment I met you, 'cause I saw a photograph and I heard you laugh. I was in trouble then, trouble all over. I had to begin again every time that the satellite sent me your name again. It's like I just got high. It's like I got a shot of adrenaline then, but baby I don't know why. I don't know why. It's the sweetest little mystery, a starry universe under lock and key. What I don't get, baby, is why you drive me crazy. It's a sweet little mystery. So I asked a crystal ball, I asked my mother, I asked the snowfall. The bend in the river makes you think it's gone, but it's still rolling on. Goes back forever and ever and ever and ever, and you're the sun in my eyes. I wonder why. It's the sweetest little mystery, a starry universe under lock and key. What I don't get,
There you go. That's where to find Carrington. And you can download that song now or send it to a beloved one at Flyinshoes at medicineshowrecords.me. It's called the compilation called Looking for Love, and Sweet Little Mystery, the track. And thanks, Carrington. Thanks for sending that to us. Carrington has been a good friend over the years. We did one tour together. She's a McDuffie, and she can trace her line back to who were they? I think they were lace makers, Carrington, weren't they? I think her family on the Isle of Colonsay. Loads of McDuffies and Lewis as well. And we went back to Colonsay and had the best of times. Red carpet was thrown down for Carrington, and she actually did a performance in the church that her ancestors were in the congregation of. Extraordinary, really. And we found their graves in the graveyard and everything as well. Actually, it was midsummer, beautiful weather, and we ended up on Midsummer's Day playing a gig in the gift shop at Cullenish and the Cullenish Stones on Midsummer's Day. Extraordinarily magic time that was. An extraordinary character Carrington is, as well as being a musician and, as you can see, a very fine video editor as well. That does all her own video editing. She recorded that song in Glasgow, mixed it down in New Hampshire, I believe, and she donated it to the Looking for Love album for us, and that is available at medicineshowrecords.me. Now, I'm trying to find Fraser. Fraser Anderson, you should be here somewhere. He is our House Concert Hub featured artist this week. And it's all got jumbled up, Fraser. See if you're there. I doubt it. No. I'm going to have to go through and find Fraser. No. Anyway, I'll see if I can find Fraser. I'm going to play the FSR featured artist of the month. His name is Clark Paterson.
A sleepy little town. Ain't much shaking, there ain't much around. Stay on the farm or you work in the factory. If you join the army, they're gonna send you overseas. Play a pretty good ball, a full white guy. Division III school gave me a try. Sat in and I suited up. Playing with them boys sure was tough. Graduated, got myself a piece of paper. Told them all, see them all later. Headed back to my old hometown. See if anything changed since I was around. All my heroes never had no degrees. All I ever wanted to be a good old boy, a good old boy. I got me a girl, got me a wife. Started saving money have a nice little life, maybe build a house, fix an old one. Being out here, we'll get it done. Have a couple babies, give them family names. You know the good things never change. All my heroes never had no degrees. All I ever wanted to be a good old boy, a good old boy. Never wanted to be the best, never wanted to be the worst. When I pass, don't give me no hearse. Save you money, buy you a shot, buy the best whiskey, the best kind they got. All my heroes never had no degrees, 'cause all I ever wanted to be a good old boy, a good old boy. A good old boy, a good old boy. Cool life. Half of you is falling down, and half of you is one eye on the wheel. Snow and steel, and all the reasons in the sky, and all the wild ones just won't believe it. So long ago, falling fruit beside the tree, with Roman tile piled against the wall. Twist and you fall, with all the reasons in the sky, and all the wild ones just won't believe you.
if I could have ever made that call, 'cause I should have left you years ago. Just turned and walked away, as if I didn't even care at all. As you watched me stumble and fall right before your cold eye. Half of you was falling down, and half of you is one hand weird. Snow and steel, and all the reasons in the sky, and all the wild winds just won't believe you.
So cool. Extraordinary character. That is Fraser Anderson. His Facebook page is on your page now, and it was Cold Eyes, which won a film festival, and I think it's the Worcester Film Festival. Best music video. Now, he got honourable mentions at the London Film Festival as well. When you're at Fraser's house in Bristol, and we were actually with Carrington, who was just played them. You would think that I'd planned all this. It just so happened that Carrington and I were on tour. We did a gig together in Bath, and Fraser looked after us admirably in Bristol on that occasion. Now, he was just getting into all the video stuff that he does. Then he actually builds his own sets in his flat in Bristol. It actually in the kitchen is the truth, on the kitchen table. It's all in miniature, and then superimposes himself onto the sets and sets it up beautifully. Fantastic singer-songwriter, Fraser. We met, he's Scottish, he's from Perth, Perthshire originally. We met actually in Toronto at Focal Lines, and I was like, how do I not know you? And he was saying, well, I've been living in France and I do a bit here. I hardly ever get, at that time, I hardly ever got back to Scotland. Although I noticed he's doing one or two gigs that are coming up, so I'll be featuring those gigs and Fraser on future shows. Doesn't get enough attention. Many independent artists who does get enough media attention. Anyway, we'll try and redress the balance here on the Medicine Show as much as we can. That is Fraser. He's our featured House Concert Hub artist this week. And if you go along to the House Concert Hub and at facebook.com/Euro House Concert, you'll see some information there. He is actually hitting up his mailing list big time at the moment for house concerts. And if you can get 20, 30 people along to, usually Fraser can get 20, 30 people himself anyway, wherever he is. But if your friends, family, and his fans all club together, there's a good going gig. And Fraser is fantastic, very entertaining in that situation. Okay, so what's the time? Oh, we've been on air an hour. Let's see if we can speed things along a bit. We haven't done the featured festival yet, so we're off to Canada now, and it's become a bit of a sister festival with us now. And I can bring up a graphic while we talk on this one. Somewhere. Oh, look at this. This is where we're going. That down there is the festival site. It's the Badlands Boogie in Alberta. It's 50 miles outside Calgary. It's the first weekend of July, so I'll need to be scurrying back for Belladrum. First weekend of July, and it feeds into the Calgary Stampede. So there you go. We're ticking off 2 ticks on the bucket list in one go. Being invited there, as I was saying, it's their sister festival. I'm going to play a bit of John Graham. This is the ranch. He runs the ranch as a motion picture backdrop and lot. As you can see, what a backdrop it is as well. So all the facilities are there to run the festival as well. And bless his heart, what a time we had out there last year. So this is John Graham. We're up on his land looking down on the festival site, and he is telling us a bit about this magnificent spot in Drumhelia, Alberta.
This is at East Cooley. There's the East Cooley mine that we talked about earlier on. We're up on the ridge. We're on the ridge where the west commences. And you know, last night, John, I gazed at the moon till I lost my senses.
Oh, and that's why you're so senseless today.
Okay. So it was a super moon. That's where I was down there. That's where the Badlands Festival site is. This is John's land and his vision for the land. What is your vision for the land,
Well, we're
John?
going to hopefully build a campground here.
Yeah.
Probably 100 sites, and there was the old Western Monarch town site was here. You can see the
You can see the
streets.
layout of it. Yeah, yeah. You still got the seat.
Yeah.
And you were saying there was a hotel.
Yeah, down where this white tank was, there was a 2-story hotel. There was 75 houses, a store, a school, a post office. You can see some of the hedges around the houses.
And some of the houses ended up in Calgary.
Yeah,
at
Forest Lawn. They moved to Forest Lawn. Some farmers bought a few. The hotel was moved to a little town of Hazar, and it burnt.
Nice.
So we're hoping to do 100 campsites here, and water, sewer, power, seasonal sites. It's a nice site, and then expand the Badlands Boogie right across from the Atlas coal mine.
Look at that. What a place to have a festival. And I mean, when you're down there, the sound just carries as well. There's all sorts of strange sonic happenings going on. And no wonder, look at the whole canyon.
Yeah, we've got coal down here. I had a study that the coal mines did that they could stockpile the stoker coal, certain consistency and certain heights, and it would last forever. So that's been from when the mine closed in 76.
So that's just open cast, that's actual coal.
It's actually stoker coal all stockpiled. So we're looking to buy a stoker boiler. We found one. It's worth $60,000. We can buy it for $15,000.
Yeah.
And then when we get buildings here on the campground, we can heat them all for free for the next 50 years.
Keep everybody warm in the winter, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And just to point out, you can see the strata, you can see the layers of epochs of time as it goes down. That thin black line, maybe 3/4 of the way up, is that where the coal was coming out of?
That would have been one of the upper seams. The main seams were down lower, a bit lower. But yes, that would be the one on the north side of the river.
Oh, I see them both
now.
now,
If you look over here, for example, you can see the rock face on the hill.
Yeah.
And then if you look back over here,
you
can see it across. Well, that, right over there, you can see it, where that car is going. Well, my geologist friend, that was the actual sandy beach of the inland sea.
Yeah.
And it's now that sandstone. So what happened is this is all rough. You can see it's rough. It was the inland.
Yeah.
And then when you get to you can see the sandstone, the old sandy beach. And then as you get further along to the east, notice how there's no more sandstone.
That's right.
And the hills are rolling.
Yeah.
That was the inland sea. So this was the beach. That was the end of the land. When you get over there, it's just rolling hills because that was the inland sea, actually in where the water was.
Yeah. It's breathtaking, just breathtaking.
There's the old wooden bridge.
That's the old bridge we're talking about, and that's what the festival is about, really.
Yes, to bring attention to the old East Cooley Truss Bridge.
Yeah. Well, good luck with it all, brother.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
And thanks so much for my time out here in the Badlands.
Yeah, and this is prairie wool grass. It doesn't winter kill. It's very nutritional. It's just as nutritional, if not more nutritional than hay.
Yeah.
It doesn't winter kill like the northern grasses. and there's only 5% left in all of Western Canada.
So this is wild prairie,
yeah.
the way it was.
Yeah, when I took environmental land reclamation through Olds College 10 years ago, at that time you could buy brome grass for 95 cents a pound.
Yeah.
Prairie wool mixture was $295 a pound.
Yeah.
That's how valuable it is. So it's a shame it was plowed up, a lot of it. The roots, you can look it up on Google, the roots go down 10 to 12 feet.
And that's why it was so hard to live out here.
It lives for hundreds of thousands of
years.
years.
They used to build their shacks out of sod.
Yeah, the sod shacks, yes, sir.
There we are. When did your folks come to this country, John?
Grandfather immigrated in 1906 from Inverness. They used to run their cattle on the Black Isles, and then he had a sweetheart in Glasgow, and she came in 1912. Nobody knew they were dating.
I'd need to go and find out where they were on the Black Isles.
Cool.
We'll do that together when you come.
Yeah, and they met. She got off the train. They got married in Medicine Hat.
Yeah.
And he had come across Canada to learn the Canadian way of ranching.
Yeah.
In 1912, they moved to Chestermere Lake. They bought some land at Chestermere Lake by Calgary.
Yeah.
They built a brand new house and a brand new barn. He had saved his money. Dad always said they had cement floors in the barn, and when they moved to East Cooley, they just had dirt floors. And they ran the dairy there with 85 cows from 1912 to 1915.
Mm-hmm.
They had a rule in the big city of 50,000 people in Calgary that if your team of horses ran away more than 4 times in a month, you were banned for a month. So he was a wild cowboy, and he just got too tired of all the regulations, and he heard about the booming coal mining town of Drumheller. So he sold out there. They bought a quarter section where the jail is in Drumheller, the Drumheller Penitentiary.
Yeah.
And they had their dairy there with 85 milk cows till 1919. But they couldn't get water. And even now, the jail had to get water from the town system. And they sold, and they came out here. My grandmother looked around. She said, "This is beautiful. This is where I'm going to raise my children. This is where I'm going to die."
Yeah.
And they bought this land in 1919. They bought 3/4 of land. And when they ended, they had over 7,000 acres, 10 square miles of land. So they worked hard for it and built it up themselves through hard work.
Hard work and...
Satisfaction's guaranteed. Oh, yes, it is.
say, sweet sexy thing, and when you smile at me, I feel like a king. And when I sleep at night, my head is filled with dreams of you. Loving every minute when we do those things we do. Oh yeah. Mr. James Malik on harmonica and Alan Garrett on lead guitar.
You win, man. You win. You win.
I need
Nicely done, lads.
mic in my monitor.
That's the Badlands Boogie. Beautifully sultry, hot summer's evening. That was. It was getting on towards the end of the year. They've moved the dates to coincide with the Calgary Stampede, and we'll be there for that. Well, we're actually fundraising for that at the moment. I am hopefully, if we raise enough funds, I've got an open invitation to take a couple of Scottish bands out, and we know we have earmarked, and I'm not saying anything till it's all a done deal, but we've earmarked a couple of 3 acts, Highland acts as well, to go to the Badlands Boogie, and I am currently in the process of fundraising to do that and get myself out there as well. Come to that. So if you feel as if you would like to support the Medicine Show in any way whatsoever, there is a QR code at the top there, which will take you through to the PayPal button, and also might as well just do this while we're at it. Also, becoming a patron is the best way of supporting the medicine show, and I thank our patrons immensely for their regular contribution to the medicine show. It is all run on by public donation these days, public subscriptions. So even the promotional side of things is on a donation basis as well. So if you've got a record that you would like to promote through a medicine show, promo, get in touch and we can swing iMTV behind your latest release. And that brings us up to the end of the medicine show, guys. I'm going to run the titles, give you a look at all the other stuff that we do. And thank you for tuning in. We've had a regular audience for the last few weeks as well. So that is a delight. It's always better if you're not in the back of the moose talking to yourself, which can happen from time to time. So thanks for joining us. Actually, just looking over the 18 outlets, 22 outlets that we broadcast to, at a rough guesstimate, last week's program reached over 3,000 people. And just on the YouTube site alone, and the 20 years that I've been broadcasting via that method, we have something in the region of, how many was it? 1,500 videos there now, but 500,000 views on that site. So it's kind of affirming, really, that people are interested in the independent music to that extent. And in iMTV, we thank you for your interest and support as well. So that's us. We're out of here. It's been a good show. There's not too many glitches, as we said. He says, running the titles, and we'll catch you next week. Same time, same place, same click of the mouse.